This is the Iowa Weather Report for Friday, November 29th, 2013. Now, our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. This is at noon today. We have a trough moving out of New England into eastern Canada. Pretty much a west to northwesterly flow across the northern tier of the country. An upper level feature off the southern California coast, bringing some rain showers down there. And a little bit of lake effect in the Great Lakes. Otherwise, maybe a little rain in Florida, and it's fairly dry. Highs today, 30s north to near 40 south and west. It will warm up a little bit here on Saturday. Still a little bit of lake effect across the Great Lakes with the system that'll be dragging a frontal system through here. That may bring a few more clouds. Highs, upper 30s north to low to mid 40s south. But unfortunately, it does cool back down on Sunday back into the 30s across the state. Some lake effect snow in the Great Lakes, a little bit of snow in the Dakotas, a little bit of rain in Florida, and some rain and mountain snow in the Pacific Northwest, and that's the next system coming down. With a couple of low pressure centers, this could drag a warm front into the state here on Monday. That could bring some rain or snow showers across the northern tier of the state on Monday into Monday night. And then here on Tuesday, there still could be some rain or snow showers early in the day. It'll be very light, maybe a flurry or sprinkle. Otherwise, it looks very stormy, very windy across Montana, Wyoming, maybe blizzard conditions possible there. That system begins to come out in two pieces. One piece comes out into the Mississippi River Valley with a little bit of rain. Could be a wintry mix across the far northern and northwestern counties of the state, some snow in Minnesota. That one piece then moves up to the north and east. Cold air starts to sweep in. We could see a few light snow showers or flurries here on Thursday as the second piece off to our west begins to dive into New Mexico and Arizona, begins to weaken a bit. But then it re-strengthens again here a week from today, next Friday. You can see the energy in the Oklahoma and Texas panhandle as the trough really begins to dig itself out and across the west ridge over Florida, and you can see some snow possible in places like maybe Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Wichita, maybe just a few clouds around here, but that system may scrape the southern counties of the state next Saturday with a little bit of snow. Going into the extended period, December the 10th, we have an upper level feature hanging back over the desert southwest and southern California and the Baja. A little bit of energy moving across the northern tier as well. And this will bring some cold weather across the northern tier of the country, some rain and maybe some heavy rain across the Gulf Coast, a little bit of snow in places around Oklahoma City, Wichita, and into the Texas and Oklahoma panhandles and New Mexico and Arizona as well. And then at the end of the forecast on December the 14th, we have some energy moving through Arkansas, pretty much a zonal flow though through most of the country. And this is different from what we saw yesterday, so it doesn't look to be as cold, maybe highs in the 20s to lower 30s. A lot of rain, maybe a rumble of thunder across the mid-south, the deep south, the Gulf Coast, but very little around here. Taking a look at the satellite image from last evening, it was very quiet across the country. A few high clouds over South Texas, the Gulf Coast, a few over the Intermountain West and the Pacific Northwest. It was fairly quiet at this point. When we take a look now at the watch warning map from last evening, you can see it's also fairly quiet. Some freeze warnings across southeastern Alabama, the Florida Panhandle, and southern Georgia, some air stagnation around Spokane, and a few winter weather issues across the Great Lakes. QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock, showing any precipitation around here will be later in the period, maybe a quarter of an inch or less, with the heaviest amount of precipitation coming just after this period.